And we're back with another Premier League review. Mikel Arteta's bunker was in full effect. Like I've been saying all summer to you, so what bunker was he building? What was the reason for building this bunker? We've seen it today. A backs to the wall performance in our second half. I just want to give them credit before we carry on for that performance in the second half. It was phenomenal in the sense of being backs to the wall, for the shithousery that they showed, for the maturity that they showed, for the game experience. This is something that me and you have criticised them for in the past, hence why I'm giving them their flowers now. I'm not saying that
you know what it is? I'm going to break you there, yeah?
This is not what you're going to say.
What did they come away with?
Yeah, no.
What did they come away with?
They came away with the draw, right? Yeah, but circumstances.
What did they get last season?
They got 1 point. Yeah,
Where did they finish last season?
Listen.
Where did they finish last season?
Last season they finished second. Okay,
no problem. What are you giving them credit for?
I'm giving them credit for this. No. Circumstantially, look at last season. They didn't even try to attack him. No, they didn't try attacking him. This season, they went 1-0 down, right? Erling Haaland.
And we both said this.
No, they didn't use their set pieces. Calafiori's goal didn't come from the set piece today.
A moment of brilliance.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
The way you say about United.
And how do you create set pieces? You create an attack to get the set piece. So they were creating a few waves of attack because, you know what? Arsenal last season, they wouldn't have attacked City the way they did that 1-0 down. Come on.
The thing is, regardless, yeah, they wouldn't have, maybe not. But fact of the matter is, it's the same result.
You're saying that. I'm saying psychologically. All right, so you're saying psychologically.
Some people would see it as a good point because it's City away.
That's what I was about to ask.
In the world. But you want to win the title. I said this to you last week. I'm not going to change my stance on it. I'm going to stick by my point.
Context, circumstances.
I don't care. If you want to win the title, you got to do what you got to do.
So you're telling me now, after this match, psychologically, we'll see. Obviously, see us seeing as a point gain, 100% 98th minute equaliser, right? But will Arsenal be walking away thinking, you know what, we haven't got City's number, or will they walk away thinking, you know what, we've actually got their number now? This is it. We were 2-1 up. It was just the last set piece of the game they conceded.
Yeah, the same way. It was a matter of time, wasn't it? It took to the last. It took to the last second. But
literally the last kick.
Yeah, no. Well, they had 2 minutes left. The commentator said it. They had 2 minutes.
All that happened so busy. Haaland passed into the guy.
But look, in the end, they gave in. They might have defended so well. Played their hearts out. Blood, sweat, and tears.
He's an right. He's an absolute right.
I'm on a right key one.
He's an absolute right key one.
And why is right key the way he is?
Yeah, he's like a Premier League. Don't get me wrong.
Premier League winner.
Oh, the multiple Premier League winner, Champions League winner, FA Cup. Probably the greatest Premier League captain we've ever seen.
So if he's saying it, alright, not everything that comes out of his mouth or Fergie's mouth or Ancelotti's mouth,
I forgot about
Zidane's mouth, it's not always true.
It's not gospel. Yeah, obviously.
But if he's saying you need to go there and win, bro, you need to go there and win.
No, but look, what I'm saying is the circumstances.
City's asses.
There's no doubt. But to be against the back is against the wall, and the way they showed, City weren't breaking them down. You're saying it was a time. It was a
matter of time.
Matter of time. It was coming, right? Other than David Raya's save off Haaland, the one off the header, that big leap. Yeah, what else was City doing? Ruben Diaz had 12 bloody shots in the second half. Wait, I think Arsenal controlled it perfectly. They were letting City come to the edge of the box, let's be real, and they said, you know what, here Ruben Diaz, you can't take a shot, do what you want with it. And Jamie Carragher was crying. I'm not saying he's gospel as well, but he made a good point. He goes, why is Ruben Diaz the one touching the ball the most? It should be Phil Foden. I said in our group, I go, these are allergic to shoot. Why was it that Kanji, Walker and Diaz, because whenever Kovacic got his foot on the ball, Partey quickly closed that yard down.
Testing him quite well, Gvardiol was testing. And you know what, Raya did pull off a couple of good saves, to be fair with you.
Only a couple. It wasn't like
obviously not.
Possession they had all the way through.
Everyone knows, we've all said it, Arsenal are the best defensive team in the league. They have been.
They showed another level today.
And they're the best set piece team, but they've shown another level, but they've only come away with the point. Yeah.
So you're saying it's a point drop?
Yeah, because we've seen them for what? How many years has it been now?
No, it's the third year now they're going to be chasing.
Is this the third year?
Third year chasing now.
Yeah. So the first year they were 93% leading and they flopped in the last 4 weeks?
Something like that,
3 weeks. Yeah. Last season, okay, they did as well as they could and then they dropped points at home to Villa. Who's to say a Villa, a Fulham, a Bournemouth, a Forest won't go to Emirates again and take that? It happens. We know these shock games happen where you're going to lose points. It happens to everyone. Even to City it happens.
Fair play.
So if they're going to go to City and they know they're their main nemesis, it's a 6-pointer, bro. So they need to go there. They need to take the points and show, listen, where about it. Now, fair dues, they had 10 men. Okay.
I think they did show that about it.
They stuck it out, but bro, they conceded in the end. That's the fact of the matter. And goals win games.
No problem.
Yeah.
I personally feel I'm going to disagree with you.
They dropped 2 points.
I'm going to agree to I'm going to disagree with you there. I'm going to think that I think Arsenal have laid down. The market is done. Because when they went down to 10 men, we actually thought, listen, I didn't think, nobody thought they were going to hold out to the 98th minute. Nobody thought they were going to hold out.
You said it yourself, yeah. Arteta has still shown that he's Pep's son.
He is at the end.
Did you not say
and I'm going to get to that point. I'm going to get to that point. Oh yeah, I'm going to get to that point.
So
at the end, I'll tell you why. What I didn't like about Mikel Arteta at the end was when the goal went in, I'm sure from the City bench, and I said it in the group, I don't know who was screaming, right, but it was mental. You could hear it in the mic in Sky Sports. It was pure elation, like over the top. Whoa, whatever it was going mental, and you could still hear it when they were getting ready to kick off. And that's when I mentioned, I don't know if it's Pep, because I've never heard Pep go that mental, right? If that's Fergie, if that's Conte, if that's Tuchel, one of these guys, they'd have turned around and got annoyed at the celebration and let that, and that's going to use that to fire my team up now for the rest of the season. You know what? This son of a gun, they went that mental in the last minute. Arteta was like, this is what I meant by Potter. He just went into him and fell into Pep's arm like there was no kind of fire to it at the end. Like, good chip, man.
Well, there you go then. If they've actually laid down a marker.
The players did.
No, but then, listen, it all comes in tandem. Players, managers, fans, the stadium, the atmosphere. You're talking about what did you make of the Etihad compared to Wednesday? Brilliant.
Amazing today compared to Wednesday.
Because they knew, listen, Champions League, they think that the dog's bollocks anyway. Yeah, straight up, they do. They won it once, they think that the dog's bollocks. They probably are the best team in the world.
They showed you that the dog's bollocks, didn't they?
Yeah, they can. Anyway, look, they knew this was a big one. Like I said, 6-pointer, main nemesis for the last couple of years. Liverpool frizzled out. Jurgen Klopp's gone. It's Arteta Pep in it at the moment.
What did you make of Haaland against Saliba and Gabriel? A lot was made of it. Obviously, last year Gabriel had him quiet. I think Haaland came ready today.
Has shown that he is, I've told you, there's something fresh about him this year. Obviously, no Euros. Got to work on himself.
What a finish.
Fitness. Brilliant.
Just touched the past him. It's crazy, isn't it?
Are you shocked though? You're not shocked?
I know, but it's just sick, man.
Because they're just flowing in, aren't they?
Amazing.
Every week, and it's the same story. So, maybe the defences aren't as good. But when you're coming up against Arsenal and this defence, you got to give credit.
Fantastic.
And he did what he did.
And he kept them occupied all game, as he always does.
He was playing mental games with them at the end as well. Saying to that kid, "Who the fuck are you?" Throwing the ball on Gabriel.
Yeah, that was foot. I looked at that's what we love about him, though.
He knows how good he is.
Yeah, he knows 100%.
And I think he's going to spearhead them again, man. It pains me to say this.
Leandro Trossard, was it a red card?
Was it second yellow?
Yeah.
Then it is, isn't it?
No, but would you give it?
You know the rules. I don't agree with it, but you know the rules. You kick the ball away.
But
I wouldn't give it. But
why wouldn't you give that? That was pure stupidity. That's what I'm asking you. If you actually look at it properly, the first of all, I think the barge is a yellow card in itself, right? You shouldn't be barging into the back of someone in the middle of the pitch.
Well, he's an idiot then, isn't he?
Secondly, like Paul Merson, actually, he made a very good point, and I already caught the end of this. He goes that he's got the technical ability not to smash it at Martinelli, but to pass it to him. Yeah. And when he just smashed it. Obviously, frustration got the better of him. Then they were complaining about Doku's. I think they're reaching here, right? Because Doku, they were trying to take the free kick a bit further. Doku was doing a bit of shit, as you do, but it wasn't complete. He just rolled it back to. He goes, you take the referee's pointing there, take it from where the referee's pointing from. It was like, oh yeah, he's kicked it away. I get why the gripe is Declan Rice and Brighton. We never agreed with that. We covered that at the time, and it was a pathetic decision. And where I want to finish with this point is Premier League officiating really needs to improve because it's letting it down. If anything is letting the Premier League down over the last 2 to 3 seasons, in my opinion, VAR has absolutely ruined it. I'll give you an example, right? Today in the Milan derby, I straight away put it in the group, if you remember. I go, oh, Milan got a penalty, and I got excited. I didn't see what it was for, right? As soon as the replay happened, you seen Lautaro used his shoulder to control it. The guy went over to VAR. It was none of this 10-minute conversation. Honest to God, no 10-minute conversation. The ref went himself. He's looked at it. He's seen it clearly at his shoulder. There's none of this, oh, where do you think? Let's get the snickometer out. Yeah, none of that. That's me. You could clearly see. Nobody complained. He's done that. Everyone's got on with the game. Done and dusted. You know what? They complain even more when the referee becomes a bit wishy-washy with it. And then obviously they know that, you know what, we can maybe step on him here, put a foot on him here, put him under pressure. He might change his mind, etc., etc. So yeah, I think the Premier League officiating really needs to improve.
I think they just love the drama, I'll be honest with you.
Are they getting paid? Michael Oliver ruined the game, mate. He was City's 12th man. If you ask me, he didn't stop once for cramp for Arsenal. Even at the end, he was using everything against Arsenal, it seemed like. So that's why I'm giving him more credit, because circumstantially, contextually, we watched that game today and they were against the tide completely and they held their own in that sense. Yes, not for long enough. It was 1 more second they needed to do it. If you're as harsh as Sub, you'll say that's 2 points dropped. If you're a bit, looking at it the way I'm looking at it, probably the way Arsenal fans are looking at it, they're looking at it probably a bit more with their rose-tinted glasses than me. I'm just saying they showed their metal, they showed their fight.
They'll be upset as well, man. They'll be upset. They'll be disappointed. They'll know that that's a massive 2 points.
Right, Manchester United with Crystal Palace, 0-0, chance after chance after chance in the first 60 minutes. Didn't capitalise on them. Story of Erik ten Hag's first season, that was, if anything, not last season.
No.
That was the story of his first season.
Listen, I'll give you...
You're taking it away, brother.
Yeah, I'll give you a balanced opinion and analysis of Manchester United this season compared to last. So last season, there was no secret. United were so easy to play through. Every team that were playing us were getting 15 to 20 shots a game. That has drastically changed this season. United do look, obviously we still concede the odd few chances, and to be fair with you, Crystal Palace could have had 2 goals themselves, but United in the first half, they could have been 4-0 up, man, or 4-1 up, man. They had chance after chance, and trust me, last season we were not creative. We were one of the most awful teams to watch. We probably had about 5 to 10 standout games out of the 40, 50 that we played in all competitions where you thought, oh, decent team. This game, look, we haven't won there in a good few years now. And it's always been like, what do you call it, banana skin for us. Bro, we dominated. And I'm not being biased, I'm not exaggerating. Us Frey, us Usi, they watched the game. Bro, unreal. I was in shock myself because I know what Christian Eriksen's about, but I thought, he gets bullied a lot when he comes into play, but the tempo of his game, the control...
Well, for 3 seasons he's been there now, Sub. What I said off camera, I'm going to say it on camera. Why hasn't Erik ten Hag given this guy we've been crying about it. I mentioned Bruno last week, and Bruno's been the hot topic on our socials this week. Hot topic. Everyone's saying, a lot of people commented on the video saying United fans aren't ready for the conversation about Bruno Fernandes. Those are obviously anti-United, probably Bruno haters, if you like. The point I was making was Bruno has got it in his locker to show that he can control the game, right? Not to the technical ability of a Christian Eriksen, which was what me and you were arguing about that night on TikTok Live, right? And, I've articulated it now. Why doesn't Erik ten Hag get the protection for him? You got Kobe, him, and Ugarte, finally. Casemiro wasn't that guy. They never really gelled them two together. Casemiro seemed to do destroyer, and when he was with Eriksen, he was like, still pass me the ball, I'll give...
I think the first season when you had the combo of Casemiro, Eriksen and Bruno, it complemented each other very, very well.
On the first season, yeah.
And I think there was a stat going for, 15 to 20 games where they were unbeaten.
Yes.
And they were just killing it.
Yes.
And we were buzzing about it, us boys, if you remember. Second season, Casemiro died. I think Eriksen along the way went as well. So it's like a little resurgence for him. I
won't call him what I've been calling him.
I personally think that Christian Eriksen is only here for this season anyway.
I'm surprised he's here this season.
Yeah, same. I don't think it's a long-term solution. I don't think he's going to play any longer. I think he looks good for now. I think we can use him here and there. I think if you want to set up the way he started the season with a four-man midfield, you can play Ugarte and Casemiro as your protectors, then have Eriksen and Bruno, or Eriksen and Kobe or whoever. Just switch it about because we do have a better squad now. But the main problem is, like you said, the finishing. And I'm not saying we've been the most creative team in the league, but we have missed the most big chances. We have. And against Palace, we should have been 3 or 4 up. And it's the same story, like you said. And how I'm going to look at it is from positivity, like the irony in this now, because I've given Arsenal stick, but they're in a title race where I don't know what we are. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what we are anymore.
I'm not going to come in.
Whether we're a Champions League chasing team or a Europa League, God knows what we are. But the reason I'm going to look at it with positivity is because United actually played well, and I've not seen United control a game. That key word that you said, control a game. The way they controlled the game away to Palace, they shut their crowd up. Palace have a decent atmosphere, don't they?
Yeah, they're very good atmosphere. One of the best in the league.
We shut that atmosphere down. We had them under the cosh for ages, and it just looked like Dean Henderson had a major point to prove, and he was fabulous. They lit Mr. Sitter, Garnacho Mr. Sitter, Bruno Fernandes Mr. Sitter, and you know what? One thing I'll finish on, if Xerxes can add finishing to his game, this guy is a baller, and I know you've said it. I've seen the YouTube clips. This guy's link-up play is brilliant. It might just be 2 or 3 games.
I'm fed up of hearing this now.
No, we still need to see more. I know, but I'm just saying what
I'm just saying in general. I know that, and I said it to you in the group. I'm fed up of English fans telling me Xerxes link-up picks. Have you seen him?
But I think my main point here is, he needs to improve on his finishing because he had a sitter as well, that header. Do you remember the
And if you remember, the first time I brought up Joshua Zirkzee last season, is everything you lot are saying now and everything, all these English fans, I said this guy's perfect at link up and everything. He needs to better
end product. Who's connecting with really well? I've seen it.
Bruno Fernandes.
More Marcus Rashford so far. I know he didn't start this game, but I'm seeing
right.
This little link.
At the end of the United one, sorry, so I'm playing a bit funny. You might have said he's playing a bit clever and he's just being dodgy and this, that. Should Bruno get dropped more? I don't mean dropped, rested more, other than maybe not always playing as a number 10 and taking the blame, because is that a more fair conversation to have with United fans about Bruno Fernandes?
I agree, yes, he should be. However, if we drop a point tomorrow and Bruno doesn't start, what are the media going to say?
No, I know.
The same people that criticise Ten Hag for starting a player will criticise
I think not only the media.
A player.
I want to make this point very clear.
No,
Manchester United social content creators are up there and as bad. They are the media right now because they'll blame Ten Hag after telling Ten Hag to.
No, there's no winning with the media and even with some of the fans. You know, he does deserve a bit of time because he won the FA Cup, and I know against Liverpool it was an absolute bag of shit, shambles, horrific, one of the most disgraceful performances that I've seen. And if he can't kick that out of his teams, then yeah, he should go. But he deserves a little bit of time because you can see bits and bobs from this season, man. Last season we were getting sliced open week in, week out. And you're going to say, look, your standards need to be higher. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Our
different podcast,
our standards do need to be higher. But we understand what's going on in the club at the moment. You got to remember, we do have 2 or 3 starters to come back into this team. Haaland, Shaw, if he is alive.
Luke Shaw, man. He can't keep relying on that guy, man.
And I think Ugarte if he settles in, but yeah.
Why isn't Ugarte playing? Was he injured?
He started him against Barnsley and then he put him on again off the bench.
He played 70 odd minutes against Barnsley or 50, something like that, man. I've seen it.
I think he's easing him in the way he was Casa.
Yeah, man. Leave it out, man. He's full of crap easing him in.
Well,
as soon as he signed him,
apparently Hag means shit in some language.
Yeah, we know which language it's been. That means son of in other languages as well.
Right.
So, West Ham struggling, poor start to the season if you ask me, right? Julian Lopetegui, with the signings they got, Kudus, all the players that they've got, right? I tipped them to have a very good season.
Me as well, and I was like, yeah.
Everyone tipped them to have a good season. It's not just a funny one. They're struggling to start this season.
A good transfer window doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to click together.
I'm hearing reports that the players are not fully on board with his style of play.
They were dying for Jean-Claire Todibo. They rivaled Juventus for him, and then just to put him on the bench, like, what is the point?
Oh, Juventus are got no pull. All those I don't know how many people on TikTok like no. They don't even know Kalulu is. So they'll say to me, a blending game about Kalulu. These are the same people who are telling me now, brother, Riccardo Calafiori, he's sick, man. What an Italian defender. Oh, Joshua Zirkzee's link up's amazing, bro. He just needs to learn how to finish. Go watch my clip from last year. You'll know what football is then. Telling me, man, that's what I mean. So they just.
I think people like to jump on the bandwagon.
Oh, brother, trust me.
You know what it is? Shall I be honest with you? Do you know with.
We know people love to jump on bandwagons and then say we're trying to be different, brother. We know that, brother. We know that.
And you know what it is, yeah? These 7 or 8 out of 10 people, yeah, their opinions on football changes like the weather. These same people that will be lifting one player, if that player has a couple of bad weeks, they'll be downing him like he's shot their mum.
Yeah, 100%, bro, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Look,
I'm trying to take a more level-headed. Look, we know us United fans can get a bit carried away because United has been such a bouncy club since Fergie left. We come second, we come sixth. We come second, we come third. We come second, we come fourth. We come second, we come eighth.
Yeah. You know,
we win the FA Cup.
There's no stability and consistency at the
club. Like, we don't know what's happening tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? So for us this season, it's just going to be vibes. We're just vibes in the season. We're going to see what the ball brings. If the 10
first podcast, we're going to win the Premier League. Now we're vibing. So you're on it. You're on fire.
I was chilling.
You are on fire today. Back to West Ham. Julian Lopetegui and his poster Enzo Maresca winning 3-0 there as well. On the other hand, Jadon Sancho. Did he get man of the match again or something? No, he didn't. I think Palmer got it. But yeah, good assist to Nicholas Jackson. It was an assist. Yeah, it was a decent assist. Come on, United fans, just give him some credit for something good he did, man. I'm not even a fan of the guy. I'm not. Listen,
Ahmad was saying, thank God that Mikhailo Mudrik's dropped. Mudrik's better than him.
No. Sancho's not good as well, right? I'll be honest with you. I do not rate Jadon. I'm not a United fan, and I don't rate him for the fact that he didn't make it at Manchester United. And for me, that's the highest level of.
So do you think he's better than Sterling?
No.
So why did they get rid of Sterling?
Yeah, but we know why they got rid of Sterling. Maresca didn't want Sterling, did they? Which baffled me again because he's a Pep student and that, and Sterling was the best in the Pep.
Listen, let's see how the season goes. Chelsea have started decent. What is it? 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Yeah, fair dues.
I didn't think they'd be this good.
Look, no, but
nor did I think Hammers would be this bad.
But
let's be 5 games.
Let's be real. Yeah, Chelsea had a mixed bag last year, but I said it all season. Yeah. And it pained me to say it because bloody we were shit last year and they were actually good on the ball. I'm saying to watch. Yeah. Pochettino had them playing ball last year. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Throughout half of the season, man, I said it. I still
see a soft underbelly there, mate. And I said that to you last season.
However, Nico Jackson looked clinical this
year. John Obi Mikel put something up his too, that's why.
He looks clinical this year and you got to give him his credit. Bro, he's come out of the dark into the light. He's like Nunes.
That was some Michael Blackson jokes coming out there.
Whoa. Straight up though.
Whoa.
Look at Nunes.
I'll keep you Michael Poja better Darwin Nunes here, brother.
Look at Nunes. Look, even he scored a good goal this weekend. Yeah.
The dark and into the light, brother.
Straight up. Where else was he, man? He was shit. He's not doing nothing good.
I love it.
He's not doing nothing good. And yeah, now he's producing. You got Palmer, one of the best, if not.
Nicholas Jackson's visiting church according to some. He's visiting church according to some.
Listen, Palmer is brilliant, man.
You've said it, at least I got somewhere for you. You know where he's going to next?
You always say this, man. Stop it. Don't get me excited, man.
So Frey's got the nod of approval. Have I not? Wait.
He's just getting excited for no as well.
All right, boys. I wouldn't. Jokes aside, arrogance aside, I'm putting my ego to aside. 8 out of 10 of my football takes from the last 3 seasons have they not come true?
Okay.
Hence why we're so confident when we're doing this.
Chelsea are going to let Palmer go?
No, they're not going to let him, brother.
He's going to run his contract down.
No, he won't. 9 years.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not going to be let. What's going to happen, right? The way I see it is if Chelsea continue to be a Europa League Conference League team, he's going to win out in the end. He's not going to play there all his career, then is he? So who's the next step? Logically, in England, the bigger club than Chelsea are Manchester United, and he supports you lot anyway, and he's been in a boyhood fan.
So did Sterling?
Yeah, but
so did John Terry?
There was no chance of John Terry ever moving or that kind of thing. You're just throwing names out there.
No, apparently they spoke to him when he was a schoolboy or something.
Nah, no chance. John Terry was at Nottingham Forest for 1 year, and then he obviously broke through to.
United fan though.
Was it really?
United fan.
I actually never knew that he was a United fan, John Terry. That's a bit mad.
Terry,
but look, man, we know this about footballers doing it. It's a bit funny because a lot of other people don't understand. They're getting paid by that club. Why would he? Like Darren Ben said, obviously he's an Arsenal fan who played for Tottenham, but why would he say no to Tottenham? Why? Because he support Arsenal in life. And they're about to pay 50 grand a week.
You know what I find mad about Bent though? Obviously he was at Tottenham for ages.
And he loves Arsenal.
But now he doesn't show Tottenham any love at all.
Nothing.
And I'm like, bro, like you're a decent, like, it's not like he was
shit. No, he wasn't.
He was good.
He's 100-goal Premier League striker, this guy. So
was he just after Robbie Keane?
Yeah. In that era with Bob. Yeah. He was.
He was the third choice.
Yes, he was the third choice.
Oh, he still.
It's mad.
He still did his shit. He was with Modric.
Yeah.
Played with Modric. Played with Bale. So he's
John Duran scored again. Oh, I want to end on that. That's where I wanted to end on. And do you think Unai Emery can lead a title charge?
You know what? No. Last year I said the opposite, didn't I? Do you remember? When they were third place, second place? Or they top?
They were about
there,
up there anyway.
Nah, the reason why I say that is because right now they're relying on, they play well, they play amazing, but every other game they're going behind.
I get what you mean.
It's not healthy.
Yeah.
I've seen it on the Ole and a bit of Ten Hag. It's not healthy. You can't keep relying on comebacks. Even Liverpool have been renowned for it a lot. And even Arsenal to an extent last year.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
You can't keep relying on that. It's not a way forward, man. It is not a way forward. Trust me. So, Unai Emery, amazing coach. Got the team playing well. John Duran comes off the bench as well, won't he? Off the bench again.
He's broke the record.
I think Rodgers is sick.
He's broke the record in 5 Premier League games.
There you go. I think Rodgers is sick.
He's got the most goals ever in a campaign for a substitute.
But I think that's poor. But were Wolves 2-0 up?
Yeah.
Poor by Wolves.
And it's a derby, a local derby.
Poor by Wolves.
Really that's what surprised me and shocked me more than anything else.
Are you sure 2-0?
Yeah. Ollie Watkins got a double, didn't he?
Ollie.
Or am I thinking of last week's game?
Last week.
I think I'm thinking of last week's game.
So
just have a quick check before we end.
Villa won 3-1.
Was it three? It was last week's game, I'm thinking of the 2-0 down.
3-1.
Yeah. I'm thinking last week's game, you know.
No, but they were 1-0 down though. They were 1-0 down. Regardless, they were still down, yeah. And you know what? They pulled the goods out of the bag right at the end.
I don't know why I've still got last week's game in my head, but it's in my head.
You know, like, to say they're in the Champions League and they're doing the thing.
That's a fair point, yeah. But it's early doors.
One more team.
We've got Ballon d'Or series starting on Saturday. I thought I'd quickly get it out of the way, so it's been there all that time. Well, Mustafa said he's going to start with me, I don't know. As you can see, these are the Ballon d'Or winners from 1990. Jean-Pierre Papin, Kaká won it in 07, Zidane won it in 98, Michael Owen won it in 2001, Pavel Nedved won it in 2003,
Ronaldo.
R9 won it in 96, Risto Stoichkov won it in 95, Cristiano won it 5 times, so I don't even know the years. Andrei Shevchenko 2004, Messi 8 times. He robbed 3. There you go. I got 5. So I don't even know them years. Luka Modric 2018.
Robbed. Yeah.
Roberto Baggio 1993. Juventus. Have you seen that? Yeah. Did you see that? I think we're the only one with 2. Oh no, Madrid got 2. And they got 3.
Where's George Best?
Shut up, my George Best. They haven't got that. Lothar Matthäus, Inter Milan. Boo. George Weah, AC Milan. Matthias Sammer. Only other defender other than Fabio Cannavaro to win it. Luis Figo. Fabio Cannavaro.
Ronaldinho.
Sub's favourite player growing up.
Yep.
Marco van Basten. Rivaldo. We'll be doing a series covering each decade or each player. We're still deciding. If it's decade, then Mustafa, he acts like he's born in the 60s and 70s anyway.
One last...
yeah, you wanted to, I didn't even know. Go on then, fire away.
One last point I want to make here. Nottingham Forest. Wow. Just wow.
Did you watch the game today?
Just wow. No, I didn't watch it, but just wow.
I watched it.
They've beaten...
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
They've unbeaten, 5 games in. They beat Liverpool away last week, was it? Bro, Brighton away is not...
And they were down 2-1,
They were down 2-1.
Went down to 10 man after they scored. Gibbs White has got some high energy and he's a top quality footballer.
I think
he deserves the move
I think he
to a bigger level.
Yeah, he's a Manchester United fan.
I was about to say...
He's a massive...
I was literally about to say, so we'll be talking about midfielders, right? It's probably staring you in the face here, right?
Listen, he can go to any club.
Box to box.
I'm not saying he'd start for any team, but...
He'd start for you right now.
He would start for us lot right now.
And he's a top class player.
Amazing squad player. Amazing squad player.
Good that you gave them a shout. Oh, that's
amazing squad player. You know what? Massive upgrade on McTominay.
Yeah. Maradona. Who nearly scored past us. Oh, my heart was in my mouth. When I see the Gregorio get that ball, I'm like, yes, you get on that ball, jump on it, dive on it.
Chris Wood scores again as well.
Chris Neymar. Don't forget it's Chris Neymar. His name after that.
That was Messi.
No, I have to give Neymar a bit more skill in it. Techie and that. But yeah, like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.